Andrew, I have a question for you.
What's up here?
Why were my hours cut specifically?
For your productivity. And because I can. That's why. Also, Lewis, you have a drawer? Alright, come to the office.
Sure.
Actually, where is Elena? Elena! Can you come here for 1 second, please? Where's your drawer? Alright, your hours are staying 1 day a week.
Why?
Why? Because you have not been doing what I've been asking you to do. There's a write-up here for you. Another one.
Okay.
It's going to be your choice to sign it or not. It doesn't matter. It's still getting sent up back up to HR.
Mm-hmm.
So you can read this over.
What is it about?
Agree with it. It's about the other night when Mandy was training another manager here, and she asked everybody to get out the office, and you were back talking her. So this is going to be another write-up for that.
You do understand every manager does things differently, correct? When there's a different procedure being executed, I do not know ahead of time of what's going on.
You don't need to know. You're a cashier, not a manager.
I do need to know, because apparently I needed to know to get out of the office.
Well, she did tell you to get off the office,
She
right?
did. She told me once,
and then you went
and then I
talked
did.
to her, correct?
No,
You didn't.
I did not.
You did not.
I did not.
Okay.
Just like when I was being yelled at and I accused her of acting like my mother, I don't appreciate being yelled at. I didn't appreciate it when she kept yelling at me. I didn't appreciate it when I told her to stop, and then I didn't appreciate it when I had to say that.
Well, as her boss, as her being your boss, when she asks you to do something, I'm expecting you guys to do that. If there is a problem with following orders from management, then that when it comes to me, I have to handle that, and that's where I come in.
She only asked me one time to do it, and I did do it. That was it. End of story. I did not refuse her orders. I did not do anything to harass her or say anything rude to her. I said what I usually said, because that's just what I do.
Okay, well, that's going to have to change because she is still your boss. So there would be no back-talking, no management here.
I didn't backtalk to her.
You just need to do your job and say, all I have to say is, hey, listen, Napier, can you please do this tonight, and this tonight, and get it done?
The
That's
productivity thing came out of left field. All I've ever heard from you was, hey, Napier, good job on the U-boat yesterday. Hey, Napier, here's what you do today. And I have done my best to execute those orders.
Right, and I get it. But I still been watching the cameras every single day. And so has Marie, and so has John Fitton.
All right,
and so
what
has
have the
David
cameras
Johnson. The cameras show that you guys are just sitting on the register, still on your phone, walking the store, not doing the task that I've assigned to you guys.
I'm going to call BS on that.
You can call it whatever you want. It's on camera. So
It feels
I really
like you're
care.
targeting me in particular for
I'm not targeting you. You're not the
a
only one.
strange reason.
There is no strange reason. I'm telling you what it is. I care about Dollar Tree and my job only. When you're on the clock, there's a job to be done.
So what
After
you're
that,
saying is
I don't care about what you guys do after work. But during the clock, work needs to be done. And if it's not getting done, people are being held accountable.
I do my best to do my work.
So just like
I've done
Mandy
this
has
every
been
time.
held accountable twice already, Ariana's been held accountable twice already, you're being held accountable twice already.
For what?
And there's other people that are being held accountable for not doing their job. Productivity. So if there's no productivity being done on the shifts, then people are going to be getting written up.
The no productivity thing doesn't make any sense. I've been doing everything the managers have been telling me to do. I've been executing them to the best of my ability, and this seems to be a write-up that comes out of left field for no reason.
Well, at the best of your ability, out of the 8 years you've been here, I'm expecting you to do all of it.
Yeah.
So, with your length of time here, there should be no excuse for anything.
Isn't it weird that you come along and all of a sudden everybody's getting written up?
That's because I'm the only store manager isn't scared for anything or anyone. Okay, I have a mouth and I have a job to do. So if no one's doing it, then they're being held accountable.
And yet
that
I'm
is my
doing it
job.
to the best of my abilities, and you're writing me up anyways.
I'm writing you up, just like I wrote up everybody else.
The phone
So
thing
it's
doesn't make
fair.
any sense.
The
I have
phone.
not been playing on my phone throughout my shift. I
Okay.
have been checking the time periodically.
There's a time on the registers. You can also, you know what? I'm gonna get a clock actually, and I'm gonna put it right there so you guys can see it.
I
now.
have trouble translating military time into standard. What is it? U.S. standard?
Out of 8 years.
Yeah, no. I don't really
Okay.
care for it. I just don't
Okay.
memorize things that don't make sense or I don't
Well,
care about.
When I'm seeing everyone on their phone and they're not doing nothing, they're getting written up.
Hmm.
They're getting held accountable.
What
And
about
that
your
is-
accountability?
What is my accountability?
Your accountability?
Sure. Tell me about it.
You've been constantly bullying me. You've been harassing me.
I have.
You have.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, is that a new revelation for you?
Wow. Because I'm trying to think of when I have done that, and I don't think I've had.
You've prevented me from writing an HR report.
I haven't prevented
2
anybody.
HR reports. You told me, no, get out of the store.
When did I say that?
When did you say that?
Oh yeah, the day that you felt threatened for your life to close here one night. Yes, I will tell you to get out the store. And
That
just
was
like I will
not the
tell
night.
everybody else to get out the store also.
Andrew, that
I've
was,
also told Mandy to get out of the store.
that was
So-
not the night at all.
You're not the only one that I can tell to get out the store. If I tell someone to get out the store, it's because I'm sending you home, and that's
You can
it.
tell me to get out the store, sure, but you are cutting my hours.
Yeah, I am cutting your hours, and your
And
hours
you're
are
doing
gonna
it
stay the same.
improperly.
And your hours are gonna
You're
stay
doing
the same.
it to avoid me to write up an HR report.
I don't need to avoid you.
You
You're not
do.
gonna do your job on the weekend, and
I do my best to
have
do my
some-
job. I already
and I
told
got
you.
somebody else to do more than what you do now. So, and they're brand new is the sad part. Out of the 8 years length that you've been here, you should be able to work hard enough that I can see that I can be like, you know what? I'll give her some extra hours.
So you're insulting me, is essentially what you're saying.
Insulting you on how? Because of your productivity?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you are.
No. This is
You just
work.
said, oh, there's somebody new, and it's
AP,
kind of
this
sad.
is a job.
I'm aware
and
it's
if
a
no
job.
one is going to do this job, then I'm gonna find someone else to do your job for you, and then leave you at where you're at.
So let me get
So
this
it's gonna
straight.
be
I
your
do the best
decision.
to do my job. I get yelled at by you constantly. And I get written up for things that I
When
shouldn't
have
get
I
written
yelled
up
at you?
for.
I've always said hello, Napier, when you're on shift, and goodbye, Napier, when I'm leaving shift. Is that correct, or am I wrong?
Oh, yeah, but what about in
Okay.
between?
And also, let me just remind you that you give, when you're walking into this store, the attitude that you have towards us and the customers.
Who's us?
Us as managers, my managers, my team, my store, my customers.
Your customer.
Okay, yes, because this is my store again. So, my store, my employees, my managers, my customers. When you're being consistently being rude, and I'm getting reports about it, I need to do something about it, which I am doing. So, this is where we are at.
So you filed out a false associate counseling form report based on incomplete information, and you accuse me of not doing my job when I constantly try to do my job.
Right, when you're on your phone, Napier.
When am I on my
So,
phone?
You can either sign the write-up, or you don't
Oh,
have
of course,
to.
I can't sign it up.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I can't
You don't
sign
need
up
to.
things that are blatantly wrong.
You don't need to.
That's more than acceptable. I don't like being bullied at work.
No one's bullying you. This is a job.
I'm
And just
aware
like
it's a
any
job.
other job, if you go to another job, they will tell you the same thing. So why don't you try to find a second job and let me know how 2 jobs work out and tell me which one is tougher on you. Because I think I'm being very lenient.
How are you being lenient? I'm doing the best I can, and you're
work one
still
day a
writing me
week.
up.
And I'm still letting you work one day.
Oh,
a
you're
week.
still letting me.
Yes, because that is
Oh.
my decision, not HR's
How
decision.
kind of you.
Not corporate's decision, not even my boss's decision. It's my decision because of your productivity.
Mhm.
So if I feel fit that an associate isn't doing what they need to do, then I'm gonna do what I need to do to run a store. That's all. So if you don't agree with that in a manager perspective, then I apologize, but this is how it works and this is the real world. So if you can accept that, I apologize. But this is my job as the store manager to hold everyone accountable. Okay? Do we understand each other?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, that's fine then. You don't need to understand. You can just keep calling HR and doing what you need to do, but nothing's gonna get done. I'm gonna let you know.
Mm-hmm. So what you're saying is HR isn't going to help me in any capacity, despite you constantly hurting me. taking away my hours, taking away my money,
Lewis, can you sign your initials, please, here?
and you insult me.
Just anyway, you can do it right here in the comments. Thanks. Alright, we are done here. This is all I came here to do. And now you can enjoy the rest of your shift. Go ahead, you can go back to register.